Good morning. It's Miriam from North Vancouver on the west coast of Canada. I'm outside my backyard because I would really like to show you my chive garden. Today I am making savory crepes. It's a dessert appetizer with smoked salmon and chives and cream cheese. So I want to show you my chive garden. I am practicing for a class that I'm giving later on. These ladies are dying to learn how to make crepes, so I'm going to use the Philadelphia cream cheese as one of my highlights. So here's my chive garden. So in my backyard, you see all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chives. I've been using a lot of them this week, all about the last 4 weeks, as a matter of fact. So thanks for watching that, and let's go back inside. So this is a really creative way to do crepes because I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese. And the beauty is you can use any one of the cream cheeses you like. I'm going to use the light cream cheese today. And here we are back in the house. And I'm using my chopped chives. And it's kind of a neat twist on it. So here we are back in my kitchen. After our little tour, I'm going to show you how to make crepes right from scratch. Here we go. I hope the ladies tonight find this fun because I love making crepes. And of course with the Philadelphia cream cheese, it just bumps it up about another 1,000 notches. So, 2 eggs into the bowl. There we go. Whisk that together with about a cup of milk. Now to this, I'm going to add my melted cream cheese. And if you wanted to use the chive and onion cream cheese, go ahead. It would be delicious. This is empty and I don't have any more in the house. I've used it all up. But I'm using the light cream cheese. But this whipped cream cheese as well would go very well and would mix very well. So whatever you want to use, just use Philadelphia. So in goes my melted cream cheese. I'm going to mix that into the batter. It just mixes so easily. I can't believe it. It's just a wonderful combination. To this, I want to add my 1 cup of flour. So I've got my measuring cups here. So half a cup first. Mix that in. It's so quick and simple. And they say you're supposed to leave the crepe batter at least, sometime in the fridge. Honestly, I don't find it makes that big of a difference, but if you want to do that, go ahead, put it in the fridge for an hour. But the beauty of these crepes is that you can make them ahead of time, and they freeze really well, and they refrigerate really well. Just stack them up. You don't even need to separate the layers. It's crazy. It's so easy. I love cooking, and I love teaching cooking, and every time I teach a cooking class, I get this, what I call the wow factor. Everybody looks at me and they say, wow, I didn't know that. This is one of those moments I'm going to show you. After you add your liquid, because it has to be, it can't be thick, but it has to be smooth and creamy. You don't want it like a pancake. So here we go. I'm going to take my second bowl, and you're going to strain the batter into the second bowl. This is that wow factor. Everybody says, wow, I didn't know that. It's so simple. So here we go. All the batter goes into the bottom, and I'm going to just put that in the sink. There's our batter ready to go. I'm going to turn my pan on now. About a medium to high heat, not high because your crepes will burn. So you want about a medium heat, and your pan has to be sizzling hot. And the way you know it's sizzling hot is you take water and you just drizzle it on. If it doesn't sizzle, it's not ready. This is not ready. So we're just going to wait for that to be ready. So there's my crepe batter, all ready to go. Now what I have over here is some crepe batter that I made about an hour ago that's ready to go. So to this batter, I've added about 2 tablespoons of my chopped chives from my garden. They're so beautiful. I love them. So here we go. Let's try that again. We call it the water test. Almost. At school where I teach, my kids right now are going to be making crepes tomorrow morning. It's on the lesson plans that they're making crepes, and they're so excited because we're making dessert crepes next week. We're making savory crepes, and they all think they've died and gone to heaven because none of them have ever made crepes before, but it's so simple. I'm so happy about this. They love it. Okay, here we go. This is a crepe that I made from before that we'll put over here. All right, so now to the batter in the back, I've got my melted butter. So that's almost ready to go. I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to put my chives into the back batter. This batter that I've taught you makes about 10 crepes, and it doubles really well and triples really well. You don't have to worry about it. So here we go. My pan's ready now. About 1/4 cup of batter onto the pan, and you simply swirl it around to get a round crepe. That easy. Put it back on, and you want to keep your eye on it. It cooks quite quickly. When all the wet look disappears on the top, you take your crepe off, you flip it over. So this is almost ready, believe it or not. And it's so simple that we're almost ready to plate. But let's talk about the filling. Into the food processor, you put your 1/2 cup of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of salmon locks, some light mayo, juice of 1 lemon, and some chopped chives, and add some capers. Put it in the food processor and blend it all up, and that's your filling. And you come up with this gorgeous, wonderful salmon filling for your crepes. It's so easy, so easy. So this crepe is almost done. That is done. Pull that off. Let's put our second crepe on. I'm always teaching the kids, strive for perfection. Don't take second best. Keep going until you make it perfect. That's pretty perfect. I like them perfectly round. I'm a bit fanatical about that. All right. So now, on top of this, when you're plating this, goes my dipping sauce. And it's a really delicious, delicious dip. 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, same with the soft cream cheese, 1/3 of a cup. Chopped chives, 3 tablespoons of white wine, delicious, and 1 tablespoon of Gruyere cheese, zested, and the zest of just a zest of 1 lemon. Not the whole lemon, just a little bit of zest for taste. It's just delicious. So this is a good crepe. This is perfect. So we're going to use this crepe. I'm going to fold this over. I'll use this for later, for when my daughter comes over. She loves this one. Here we go. All right. So now my crepe is ready to go. I'm going to take the best side. So you decide which is the best side. Ouch, hot, 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 hot. So this is the best side, so I'm going to have that on the outside. Take your salmon filling and about 1/4 cup, maybe a little less, on the inside. To that, I'm just going to a little squeeze of lemon to the inside. Capers go in the inside as well. There we go. I'm going to roll that up. Again, it's like sushi. You push it forward and then pull it back. Roll it. Now I'm going to cut on the diagonal to get that beautiful look. Onto my plate. Here's my plate ready to go with my lemon wedges. This is so gorgeous, so gorgeous. On top of that, I want my dipping sauce, and again, this is with the cream cheese, white wine, Gruyere. It is so tasty. You will be amazed. And so quick. You just whip it up in a bowl. Seriously. My friend Lorna says it can't get easier. Here we go. Dipping sauce on top. Beautiful. On top of that, a few capers. They're so tasty and they look so good on your plate. And then, of course, we want to put a few chives on the top. A few chopped chives. And there we have it. So this is my smoked salmon appetizer plate for whoever. It's just delicious. And so simple. Who'd have thought? Crepes. I love them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again.